Brett Dawson here at the Moda Center in Portland, where the Thunder loses 114-109, and eventually living dangerously catches up to you. The Thunder in a bunch of close games, and not so much living dangerously, just involved in a lot of close games, the way you are in the NBA, and had great success on a great run since early January, 9-1 in games that were within 5 points in the final 5 minutes. Thunder playing great in those situations, Russell Westbrook playing great in those situations, and tonight, that all kind of came crashing down around them. Portland goes on a 16-0 run that kind of, it swung the game and more or less decided the game from down 8 to up 8 for Portland. The Thunder was able to make a little run late. Russell Westbrook made a couple of plays. They got a big three-pointer out of Alex Abrinas. And Westbrook had a look from three-point range that would have tied the game at 112. He missed, and Portland goes on to win. The Thunder drops its first game since the All-Star break, and its sixth straight game here in Portland, which has kind of just been a nightmare spot for Oklahoma City. Really poor play all around from the starting lineup outside of Westbrook. He had 45 points. He was not close to a triple-double. Shot the ball really well in stretches, but he was 0 for 4 during that stretch when Portland went on the big run. He felt like, and Billy Donovan felt like, the shots he got coming down the stretch were more or less the same shots that he's been making lately. He just didn't make them. He had pull-up shots that are shots that he's been hitting in these clutch situations. Tonight, those shots didn't go down, and he felt like more or less the same things. He said he would be ready to play tomorrow in Phoenix. Billy Donovan was less concerned about those Russell Westbrook shots, more concerned with the way his team played defense down the stretch. Some missed assignments, some box-out problems, some offensive rebounds for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, who was playing his first game here in Portland since the Blazers traded for him, really had a great debut. He had 18 points, had some block shots, gave Enes Kanter some trouble as Kanter was trying to finish. And Kanter had a really good game, so did Taj Gibson. Those guys were really good off the bench. The Thunder bench was pretty strong tonight. It was the starters that were problematic outside of Westbrook. And then just overall, whatever Billy Donovan tried defensively in the fourth quarter wasn't really working. Those lineups were struggling just to come up with big stops, the important stops, the kind of plays that, again, lately Oklahoma City has been making, and certainly since the trade for Gibson and Doug McDermott. Taj Gibson had the highlight of the night. He threw in a 61-footer, intercepted a Grant Hill to Christian Laettner style pass, a little bit past midcourt, threw it in. That gave the Thunder a little momentum. They were up 3 after trailing by as many as 12 in the first quarter. The bench had really pulled them back in that first quarter. They got some pretty good minutes out of Norris Cole. He wasn't bad in his debut. For a guy who just signed on Wednesday and really has not had a practice, had a shoot around in the morning, had gotten a little session with McDermott and Gibson on Wednesday just to kind of go over some plays. But for a guy who was just kind of getting started, not a bad start for him. Did some good things defensively, had a couple of breakdowns, made some shots, maybe took 1 or 2 questionable shots, but for a guy in his first game, pretty solid outing for him. The Thunder comes right back, got to play again on Friday in Phoenix. As Russell Westbrook said, he would be ready to play, and we'll see how that one goes. Then they wrap this road trip on Sunday in Dallas. Here's some post-game video from Billy Donovan, Russell Westbrook, and Doug McDermott.
Coach, it seemed like Nurkic and their offensive rebounding eventually kind of caught up.
Yeah, I thought, obviously it was a back and forth game. We didn't start off particularly well. We got down by 10 or 12. We fought our way back. We were down 2 at the end of the first quarter, up 3 at the half. Got off to a pretty good start in the third and kind of went back and forth. And then we were able to open up about a 6 or 8 point lead there in the fourth. And then I think 3 consecutive N1 plays and some offensive rebounding really hurt us, and we were not able to score. We missed shots and didn't finish some plays in around the basket, and I thought that was the difference. And then obviously we tried to make a valiant comeback to get it close. I give our guys credit for being down 8 and finding a way to get themselves back in the game and making it a 1-possession game and giving ourselves a chance. But I thought those plays that I just mentioned at the free throw line, the offensive rebounds, a couple threes, those plays hurt us.
Well, you guys have been so good in the last 5 minutes of close games. You shot so well. Were you getting the same looks tonight?
Yeah, I thought Russell really had good looks. Listen, he has been exceptional playing down the stretch, and I think the biggest thing I try to look at is, are we getting good, high quality percentage shots that are makeable shots? I thought he had a really good look. He made a great move, I think, with 14 seconds where he kind of sidestepped and created some space and got himself a clean look from up top. He had a lot of pull-up jump shots. That the last several games, being honest with you, he's made those shots. They didn't go in tonight. That's part of it. But again, I still think, even with all that being said, we block out on the free throw line. We come up with some defensive rebounds. We finish some plays in around the basket. We make a couple shots here or there. It would be a different game. So, as spectacular as Russell has been coming down the stretch of games, it's like I always say, you want to give yourself multiple ways to be successful. And, tonight, with Russell maybe not shooting the ball as well as he has down the stretch in a lot of games this season, you got to have other ways to win. It's like I say all the time, if your offense is not making shots, you got to be able to defend. I was pleased with our bench. I thought our bench gave us some really good minutes tonight. They did some good things. We got some good minutes out of Doug. He plays for some long stretches. I thought Taj gave us some really good minutes. Norris, considering his first day, gave us some good quality minutes. So I was happy with the looks we had. We didn't make them, but again, I really felt our defense was up and down tonight.
All the shots you guys have been making down the stretch in this winning streak, not tonight.
Yeah, got it. Is that a question? I'm just confused. Sorry, I didn't know. You were like telling
What
me
was the
something.
difference tonight?
Just missed shots.
Did you feel like you guys are these the same shots you guys have been
Yeah,
making?
I just missed them, man. Just missed. Got a game tomorrow. Be ready to play tomorrow.
What was going on defensively? They scored 16 straight at one stretch in that fourth quarter. What was going on?
I'm not
defensively?
sure. Got to kind of watch it and see.
Anything? They had a couple of offensive rebounds. Anything specific there that you could tell what was going on?
I'll watch it and see.
You ever seen anybody hit a crazier shot than the one Taj made?
No, not that one. Not from that far. That was as far as hell. Nice shot.
Anybody else?
What do you think the defense need to improve on before the playoff?
We just need to play together. Do what we need to do to make sure we play right.
Plus, you guys keep kind of adding guys. How do you feel like Norris played first
Played
time
good,
out?
man. Did a good job. Obviously, his first game in a while. Did a good job. He knows how to play. We constantly keep adding guys and make sure they feel comfortable in what they're doing.
How do you like your situation going to these last weeks of the season?
Yes, I do.
If you had to take away a couple things, what would that be?
Just that we can't get complacent with our lead, and they're a really good team at home. So when we're on the road, we're gonna get everyone's best shot. So we gotta, just play harder down the stretch.
You guys, I think, were down 8 and then somehow managed to cut it to 1. What was key in that maybe the last 2 minutes of the game or last minute of the game?
Yeah, we just turned up the intensity, and it was just a little too late. I thought Russ's 3 was good, so it's tough. It's a tough loss, but good news is we don't have to think about it much. We got one tomorrow, and got to take care of business in Phoenix.
Did you teach Taj how to make the long court shot there?
Yeah. Taj has been working on that 3. Basketball gods are with him.
Should he win a Toyota too?
He probably should, honestly. That was impressive.
So you played a lot. How'd you feel just in terms of being out there?
I felt good. Alex got in some foul trouble, so I was forced to go in a little earlier. And, I thought I played good in the first half. Second half, missed some shots I normally make, but it's not going to stop me from shooting them. Just got to keep grinding and learn the system a little more, and everything will be all right.
Did you like the shots you guys were getting?
Oh, yeah, we had great shots. We had really good shots. We're going to continue to shoot them. Obviously, Russ is going to continue to find us, and we got to do our job. He's definitely doing his, so.
Is it weird to already not be the new guy anymore?
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, Norris came in and stepped in, and I thought played really well, running the offense, and it's good to have another guy that we can lean on, me and Taj.